Now the next question asks me to solve 3x squared plus 7x minus 13 equals 0 to 2 decimal places. Now you should recognise this as a quadratic equation. I'll write it out slightly larger. 3x squared plus 7x minus 13 equals 0. And I have to solve that. Now the method for solving quadratic equations to 2 decimal places is to use the quadratic formula. At the front of your books you will have the formulas, and there is the formula that we need. So make sure you use that. So I will now write that out onto the answer sheet. I might well, I think the pen's just about okay. So the formula says minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we must therefore write out a, b and c, make sure we get that okay. So a is the number before the x squared, is 3, b is the number before x, which is 7, and c is the number on its own, which is minus 13. Just one slightly off there, we'll get that in there, okay. So if we write these into the formula, we've got minus 7 plus or minus the square root of 7 squared minus 4 times a times c. Now you're going to get a minus 4 times a minus 13. So that minus 4 minus 13 will cancel out the negative. So 4 times, and use a dot sometimes for the for the timesing, and then times the 13. And once again remember that I've dropped the negative signs because I've got a negative there and my c is also negative. Okay, we'll work that out in a moment, and then put that all over 2 lots of a, which you should realise is 6. So if I go down further, if we write this out, then you get 2 solutions, because you've got minus 7 plus what's inside the square root all over 6. Okay, there, and you're going to get minus 7 minus what's in the square root, okay, all over 6 as well. Now for the square root, I'm also going to grab a calculator, and I'll show you myself doing this here. Okay, so let's just see if we can see that okay. I might need to move that a little bit. So hang on for a second. Okay, so the square root part is 7 squared plus 4 times 3 times 13. So let's do that then. That's 7 squared plus 4 times 3 times 13. And that gives me 205. So if I come back to my answers, then it's 205 here and 205 there. Now I have to work these out, and I have to give the answers to 2 decimal places. So take my minus 7, and in fact what I'm going to do with this is put brackets around it. So I'm going to start off with, start again. So minus 7 plus the square root of 205, close my brackets. Now one of the things with this iPad is that it doesn't like the square root. It's not going to let me divide here, I don't think. So look, that keeps bringing the square root over the top. Now I did used to know how to do this. Let's try another way of doing it. Annoying. Right, let's try this then. So minus 7 plus. You should try these before the exam to make sure that you do know how your own calculator works. That's what I should have done before I started doing this video. So okay, so we've got that, and then let's just go equals. Now I'll divide that. Hopefully this will work. Divide that. No, it's gone inside again. That's so annoying. Okay, let's go. I think right, I've got it now. So divided by 2. And I'm gonna it doesn't like it, it's annoying. Right, it's gonna, because I've had this problem before, it's a very, very annoying problem. Let me try this again. Root 205. Well, I'm going to do it in separate parts, but I will give you the answer. So root 205 equals, okay, that's 14, so I'm going to get 14.317. So it's minus 7 plus 14.318 all divided by 6. So I've got that, so minus, right, so 14.318, right, minus 7 equals 7.3 divided by 2. Really is annoying. Right, 14.318. I suggest you just skip this part of the video and go to the bit where I give you the answers. 7.318 divided by 2. Right, so I'm getting, for my first one, I'm getting 3.659. As I'm doing this pretty rough, I would double check yourself. I can't guarantee you that I'm right. The next bit then, minus 7 minus 14.318 equals minus 21.318 minus 21 minus 21.318 divided by 2 minus 10.659. Now it asks for 2 decimal places, so I haven't got the right answer yet. So this would be 3.66, okay, and this would be 10.66, and it would be a negative. Now, I have not been able to check this against anything, so I absolutely know that the method I've given you is correct. I may have made some errors with the calculator here, but we'll live with that for the moment. Hopefully I haven't. Alright, that's the end of this short video on using the quadratic equation.